Good evening, everyone. Welcome to singer-songwriter show number 59, a tribute to Charley Pride, big star in country music and the Grand Ole Opry back in the 60s and 70s, etc. He's still with us. He's 86 and a half years old, so shout out to Charley tonight. First song I'm going to do is a song written by Dave Kirby and Glenn Martin. It's called Is Anybody Going to San Antone? It's a great rhyme because the next part of the verse is Phoenix, Arizona, and it rhymes with to forget I've ever known her. So Arizona and known her. I love that. Kind of a funny song, just guy's kind of a little bit exaggerating his misery. The second verse talks about a truck with the U.S. mail, so I want to dedicate this song to the USPS, the Postal Service, and lots of good folks in that business. Particularly tonight, I'm going to give a shout out to my friends Tom and Carol, who are mail carriers, or were mail carriers, and then a couple folks who've passed on. Steve Pingree, great mail carrier and musician, and my own mail carrier back in Ann Arbor growing up, Fern. I've heard from my mom, just passed away recently, so rest in peace. So, all right, this is a great one here. A rain dripping off the brim of my hat, sure is cold today. And here I am a-walking down 66. Wish she hadn't done me that way. Sleeping under a table in a roadside park. A man could wake up dead, but it sure seems warmer than it did sleeping in our king-size bed. Is anybody going to San Antone or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget that I ever known her. A wind whipping down the neck of my shirt like I ain't got nothing on. But I'd rather fight the wind and the rain than what I've been fighting back home. Yonder comes a truck with the U.S. mail, people writing letters back home. Tomorrow she'll probably want me back, but I'll still be just as gone. Is anybody going to San Antone or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget that I ever known her. Is anybody going to San Antone or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget that I've ever known her. All right, one of my favorite Charley Pride songs. Is anyone going to San Antone? Poor guy's having a hard time. So shout out to my friend John Click, taught me that song when we used to play together. So good times. All right, this next one is a Hank Williams tune. Turns out that Charley Pride did an entire album of Hank Williams songs. Like all the songs I'm doing tonight, this was a #1 hit for Charley Pride. He had 30 #1 hits on the country charts. 6th all-time in terms of other musicians. I've already done Merle Haggard, who had 38, but you know, there's a few other folks who beat him out, but he did pretty darn good. Charley was born in Sledge, Mississippi on March 18th, 1934. His first career was a professional baseball player. He was a pitcher and went through some struggles, had some injuries, was playing music out in Montana, and then started going to Nashville, got recorded, got a few hits, and made a living of it. And of course, Charley was one of the very few African-American members of the Grand Ole Opry or folks that were in the country music business, and quite an achievement for him. So, wonderful musician. He's in the Country Music Hall of Fame. He has a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award and lots of other honors. So this next one is a Hank Williams song. Like I said, it's called You Win Again. And kind of like a lot of Hank's songs, it's like, geez, what in the heck? You know, he's just the most miserable dude. Every woman has done him wrong, and he just can't win. And that's what this song's all about. So... The news is out all over town that you've been seen running around. I know that I should leave, but then I just can't go. You win again. This heart of mine could never see what everybody knew but me. Just trusting you was my great sin. What can I do? You win again. I'm sorry for your victim now, 'cause soon his head, like mine, will bow. He'll give his heart, but all in vain, and someday say, you win again. You have no heart, you have no shame. You make true love and give the blame. I guess that I should not complain. I love you still. You win again. I love you still. You win again. All right, Hank Williams song, You Win Again. All right, gonna finish Charley Pride tribute tonight with his biggest hit, his signature song, won a Grammy, written by a songwriter named Ben Peters, who actually wrote numerous #1 hits. I think 8 of Charley's #1 hits were written by Ben Peters. So obviously a great songwriter. And this one's called Kiss an Angel Good Morning. So there's a story that got told in the Ken Burns documentary. And by the way, this was a song I learned with Prentice for the shows that we did with County PD, where we were featuring songs from the 8 episodes of the documentary. And there's a story where 2 years in a row, Charley Pride won the Country Music Vocalist of the Year, Male Vocalist of the Year. And when it was time to give the award, apparently Dolly Parton was supposed to give it. And the producers were very anxious about the fact that Charley was black and that country music fans could have a lot of racism. And so they basically were very anxious about it. And they told Dolly, they said, make sure you kind of stand far apart and just, pass him the award. And we don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable. And, blah, 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 and horrible shit like that. So what do you think Dolly did? When she went up on stage to give him the award, she handed it to him and she gave him a huge hug and a kiss on the cheek and said, F you to those producers, because she didn't believe any of that stuff. So thank you, Dolly, for that. And thank you, Charley, for fighting the good fight. Apparently the very first live show that he did in front of a big audience was in Detroit. And he'd been on the radio and people knew his music and his hits, but they did not know the color of his skin. And so he came out on stage and, people clapped. And then as he walked out there, the applause died down to nothing. And there was a lot of shifting in the seats and what the heck's going on here. And the quote from that show, from what Charley tells the story, is he says he came out and he said, I know you folks think it's a little unusual here, me with the permanent suntan playing country music, but I hope you'll just give me a try. And by the end of the night, of course, they loved him. And like I said, 30 #1 hits and all that. So good thing for his bravery. So Black Lives Matter. All right, one more song tonight, and it's a fun one and a sweet song. So whenever I chance to meet some folks out on the street, they wonder, how does a man get to feel this way? I've always got a smiling face, anytime and any place. And every time they ask me why, I just smile and say, you've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. Well, the people might try to guess the secret of my happiness, but some of them never learn it's a simple thing. The secret of them speaking of is when two people are in love, and the answer is in the song that I always sing. You've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. You've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. All right, that's my tribute to Charley Pride. Singer-songwriter show number 59. Who's up next? It's Chris Christopherson. Got to see him at the Overture Center just a couple years ago. Let's see. I think he is 80, 84, 85. I'm not sure. I'll have to figure it out. So something like that, because he's coming up next chronologically. What am I going to do? Well, I will do, of course, Me and Bobby McGee. And also Sunday Morning Coming Down. And then a wonderful song of his, Help Me Make It Through the Night. So the great songwriter, Chris Christopherson, coming up next. I think that's going to be, let's see, what's tonight? Thursday? I think it'll be Sunday night. So hope to see you then. I love you all. I hope you're doing well, and stay strong.